Hi and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Katerina. I'm a professional makeup artist and here we talk about makeup and beauty. Natasha Denona recently came out with a new foundation. It's called HY-Glam Foundation Hydrating Blurring Long Wear Foundation. I never tried her concealer, so apparently this foundation was created to pair this wonderful concealer a lot of people love and adore, so I purchased concealer as well, so we can have a kind of full package situation on my face. I do not wear anything on my face and I do not have any skincare on my face because I think it's going to be a great test for this particular foundation, because what they say we need to know is that this formulated with Korean technology and enhanced with Japanese amino acid biomimetic pigments. Seems like this is some skincare ingredients in the formula of this foundation, and to test it out I will just have my bare face. I didn't apply anything at all this morning. First thing, I want to talk about the packaging. It's a very beautiful package. It's a glass, very luxurious, very pretty cap. Cap is like kind of something between rubber and a plastic, so it's very connected aesthetic wise with concealer. I purchased my foundation from Sephora and I paid $52 for 30 milliliters foundation. It's a kind of average price for this type of brand. I have to tell you guys that I'm very proud of myself. Usually I am pretty horrible of choosing anything online, including makeup, concealers and foundations. But with Natasha Denona, for whatever magical reason, I think I perfectly got my shade and I'm having neutral N7. On Natasha Denona website, I see 52 different shades of this foundation. However, in Sephora, it's only 30 something shades. Who knows, maybe some of the shades are exclusive just on Natasha Denona official website. We don't know that. But I was able to get the right shade for myself and I'm extremely happy about that. There is nothing on my skin, no skincare, no skin prep. My skin is slightly on a drier side and my forehead a little bit oilier than the rest of my skin. Also, I do have a very textured skin, so some of the foundations are truly bring up my texture. So let's see how Natasha Denona did with all these Korean and Japanese techniques. I do love Natasha Denona though. Like, you have to know, I do love a lot of her products, but let's see how is this new foundation is going to work for me. It's a kind of liquidy texture, but not too much, not dripping kind of formula. So this is a medium coverage foundation. This area is also gives me a lot of headaches. Guys, it's a very perfect shade matching, I should say. I'm very proud of myself because it is hard to tell by the picture. I do know for sure that I'm neutral or can be a little bit with olive undertone, but when you are not familiar with brand products yet, with the foundations, it's kind of hard to judge by the picture what is going to be in the bottle. But I'm so happy with myself. I don't know. So I applied half of my face. So can we... It's a very good coverage, I should say. I think we easily can do a full coverage with an extra layer. Easy. Look at that. I do have a little sun kiss situation on my forehead and on my nose. I am very happy with the shade, because this is a very beautiful shade for the girls like me. I noticed a lot of products are kind of yellow and orangey, and it's hard to find a really like olive undertone or really neutral, because for whatever reason a lot of products are orange nowadays. I mean, have this yellow undertone. So I'm super happy with the color. I think it's probably the best color for me at now, like some kind of summertime. I feel gorgeous. It says it's self-fixing. I can say it is, but it's definitely not too sticky, but you need to, like, we need to wait. It's not like right away fixing situation. It's blending easily. So I like how it's spreading over my face. And I'm not a brush girl at all. So I use brush on purpose because on how my skin is, brush can give me a little hard time with some of the foundations, and I usually, if you see my videos, I usually use sponge. But with this foundation, I just used those two brushes, applying with the flat brush and blending with this like foundation brush. And I do like how the product is easily spreads on my skin. It says it's radiant, and I would agree, it is radiant. It gives a beautiful natural glow on the skin, and I don't feel greasy. I do like how my texture works with this foundation, because I'm telling you, texture is my biggest issue with a lot of foundation. At the first look, when you look at my skin without any products, you can't tell that I have so much texture on my face. But when I put foundation, shitty foundation can mess up like with my whole overall appearance. So I definitely like how this foundation looks on my skin. And the coverage ability is very, very good. I like it. So, okay, let's apply concealer. So concealer, also perfect. So this is exactly shade for everyday usage we need. I don't need a super light shade. I do like, though, in a full glam, I do like brightening up this area. But for a regular wear, that's the perfect shade for me of the concealer. So concealer is also pretty nice. Full coverage. This one is certainly full coverage concealer. I like. It doesn't go in my crease line, I mean in my fine lines. So far, so good. Yeah, I can show you. It's how this concealer like lays on my skin. So you can see if I pull my skin a little bit, it's not in the creases, it's not on the fine lines. I applied a decent amount here. So I do like so far this concealer, to be honest. Okay, Natasha Denona, I like you. All right, let me finish the rest of my makeup with another products, and we'll see how these products connect with others, with other makeup like powders, bronzers, and so on. And we will do a verdict. Guys, I finished the rest of my makeup, and during me doing my makeup, I changed my mind, because I looked in another mirror, a bigger one, and I looked in another mirror, my wall mirror. So I changed my mind regarding that this foundation do not show my texture. It actually does, and it does show my pores. Slightly, not dramatically. Overall, I would say it's decent foundation. I'm not in freaking love with it. I wanted to love this foundation, but it's okay. Like, this is okay foundation. It's okay foundation on my skin. And I have normal skin, so between normal and combinational. So it depends, because I do live in Florida and it's very humid here, so it can be both. For somebody who lives in more drying states or areas, I think you might like this foundation. And if you do not have an oily skin. If you do have oily skin, I would highly do not recommend you to buy this foundation. Please hear me out. If you oily skin, please do not buy this foundation, because it's going to make you even more greasy, to bring all your pores, you know, to everybody's attention. You don't want it. Like, for the oily skin and combinational skin, you should try something more on the matte side, or, you know, in between. But if you are more on the dry skin or normal skin, this foundation can work for you. Of course, if you, that lady who has a perfect skin with no pores, no texture, girl, you can do any foundation and you're gonna be in love with it. But if there is any like skin situation going on, like, we have to be careful what we're choosing. Will I throw it away? No, I'm going to use it, but I will just probably going to mix it with another foundation. This is pretty much all I wanted to tell you about new Natasha Denona foundation. Adore this brand. I hope they're not gonna be upset with me for my honest opinion, but this is my opinion on my skin, with my face, in my state. For somebody else, it can work differently. When it's completely shitty product, you can tell it's a shitty product. For me, I don't think it's a shitty product. It's just don't work with me and my skin. That's what I think. I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, no matter how beautiful your makeup is, you will never look pretty with ugly attitude. Goodbye.